What's up, guys? We're going to go through this MacBook real quick, and I got the Maco book, so I'm going to do that real quick too. Now, I was going to do another video this weekend, but I just found out I got to do replace the transmission in like a '02 Tahoe or something like that, so I may try to do a video on that. I don't know, because I have to get it done this weekend, and I also have some other stuff I probably should try to do as well, so it's going to be quite a busy weekend, and taping stuff does slow it down quite a bit, so I don't know yet. I might try though, do something with it, because I would like to pump another video out beside these, but I want to at least get these out, so I at least put something out this week. So let's go ahead and start with the MacBook. After I post this, I'll post the Maco book shortly after. So these prices are valid August 5th through September 1st, 2019. On the front cover, they have a 6-piece locking extension set, and they also have a 14-piece 3/8 drive socket set. They don't give no prices, but it says on page 2, they'll reveal it. First page, we have a cordless tool set. It is a 5-piece 20-volt max set. It comes with a 1/2-inch impact, 3/8 impact, 1/4-inch hex drive, brushless impact driver, 1/2-inch brushless drill, handheld work light. Comes with 2 4-amp-hour batteries and one 12-volt max, 20-volt max charger with a large tool bag, and you get all that for $999.99. So if you was interested in buying Mac cordless tools, then I guess you save $400 according to them. You know, I don't know about Mac cordless tools. I would imagine they're similar to DeWalt, but I said that before, and somebody said they are slightly different. I don't know if the price is worth paying it or not, but I actually wouldn't mind owning some just to be able to tell you. I'd like to actually compare these tool truck cordless tools to DeWalt, Milwaukee, and see if the price is justified or not, or at least give you my opinion. So let's go to the next page. Next page is a 2-piece 20-volt max brushless impact wrench combo kit. It comes with a 3/8 drive brushless impact wrench and a 1/2-inch drive brushless impact wrench, one 4-amp-hour battery, one 2-amp-hour battery, a 20-volt max charger, and a small tool bag. And we see there we get both of those with the 2 batteries for $599.99. They claim you save $244. As I said in the last page, I don't know how good they are, but I am going to try to find out. Okay, here's what's on the front cover. We have the 6-piece locking extension set. So for $299.99, it's looking like you get that 6-piece locking extension set, and you get the 14-piece 3/8 drive metric socket set for free, plus save an additional $9. And I'm not sure why they say save an additional $9. I don't know. But so for $300, you get 6 locking extensions and a 14-piece chrome socket set. You know, that's a little pricey, but I guess if you wanted them, they are made in the USA, apparently. Right here, we got a magnetic pickup tool set. It comes with the magnetic pickup tool here, a flexible magnetic pickup tool, and it comes with a little claw tool. Now, actually, I bought that, so let's look at it real quick. So this is what you get. It costs $34.99. I thought it was a pretty good deal. These are really strong magnets. They claim it'll hold 16 pounds. Now, I don't have anything 16 pounds around here that I know of, but it will hold this lock pretty good, and that lock is pretty heavy, so it actually seems to be pretty powerful, a pretty powerful magnet. But I've been needing one, and I like this. As I said, it seems pretty powerful, and it has the grip. It helps you hold on to it. Obviously, it's non-slip, so if your hands are greasy, it'll help out. Now, also, I really wanted this. It's a flexible magnetic pickup tool. This, you could snake this in somewhere and get something out, so it seemed pretty nice. And last but not least was the claw that came with it. Now, I have had to use these before, and it does come in handy if the situation arises to where you need it. So for $34.99, I didn't think it was that bad of a deal, so I went ahead and picked it up. You probably could find cheaper alternatives, I'm sure, all over the place, but I still didn't think $35 was that much to spend on that. If you need it, you'll be glad you have a good one if the time comes. Next page on the top, we have a 3/8 drive air impact. This claims 700 foot-pounds of breakaway torque for a 3/8 air impact. That's pretty impressive. The 1/2-inch Mac air impact is the best I've seen. It's powerful. I haven't seen anything it can't break loose. I'm sure obviously everything has its limits, but I just haven't seen anything. It's really powerful. It has high strength tightening and loosening, so I really like it. Another thing I like about it is they come with this detachable LED ring. You can reach, it's rechargeable as well. And just like with cordless tools, having the little LED light is an extremely good feature for any tool. So I do like that. I haven't seen any of the other air impacts that have that LED light. If you know of any, leave it down in the comments because I would like to know myself. But for $399.99, once again, that's going to be up to you if you want to spend that much. To me, I won't skimp out on air tools, cordless tools. I feel it's worth it to spend the money. So to me, that would be worth the $400. Whether you agree or not, that's up to you. You can't find good ones for cheaper. Yes, I agree, but I feel like that would be worth the investment in the long run. Next down here we have the Knipex, Knipex pliers, whatever you want to call them. And it's a 3-piece set. Comes with a set of 10-inch cobra pliers, 7-inch diagonal cutting pliers, 8-inch long nose pliers. And for $162.99, that's a little expensive because you can find those cheaper on Amazon. I always link stuff down below if you're interested in anything I talk about. And if you go down there and you do click on something and you buy something, even if it's not the tool that you click on or whatever, you can buy anything. I do get a small commission. I don't get rich off of it, and it doesn't cost you anything, but it does help me buy tools to make tool reviews and give you some entertainment. So it's up to you whether you do or not, but I appreciate it if you consider it. Also with this 3-piece set, you get this battery cable cutter for free. So that does up the value a little bit, but still for $162.99, that's pretty up there. Now they are a little different because they do have the Mac Tools logo and name printed on the handle. Whether that's worth the extra money to you is completely up to you. I would rather just save the money and buy the pliers off Amazon, but as I said, it's up to you. And also, I was going to say, I talk a lot about these tools on this, and I try to keep this as short as possible. I do ramble on, but if there's any part numbers or anything that you're interested in and you don't see it and you want to know, hit me in the comments and I will look it up for you and I will tell you the part number. I actually had a guy on my Facebook page, Redemption Garage. If you don't like my Facebook page, Redemption Garage, I'd appreciate it if you go like it, because I share memes and I share the videos I post just in case you missed them. So just for fun, you know, you can go add that. I'm also on Twitter too, Redemption Garage. You can add me on there as well. Here's the next deal. Now this is a pretty good deal. We was asking the Mac driver who made their micrometers, and I was guessing Fowler, but I can't remember who he said, man, but he said he don't think it's Fowler. But anyway, you get a 0 to 1 micrometer here, and you get a 6-inch digital dial caliper for $89.99. Pretty good deal. Now, that's another thing you should never skimp out on is precision measurement tools like that, especially, you know, depending on what you need them for, obviously. If you want to be accurate, then you're going to have to spend the money on Starrett. That's, you know, pretty much top of the line. You got Matoyo and Fowler is a pretty decent for a good price, but I like to use Starrett if I can afford it because it does get pretty expensive. But for $89.99, most of the time you could get away with using the Harbor Freight 0 to 1 micrometer. I have used it. I've used it a lot, and I mean if you don't need to be really accurate, it will do the job for you. Next, we have an 8-gallon oil lift drain, $139.99. They claim you save $30. Okay, now we have a hood prop with support. This will help you hold the hood up if it doesn't hold itself up, or you need to hold it at a different angle, then that will help you for $57.99. And you get this lift support clamp for free when you buy that. Hex key bundle, $109.99. I don't know if I would pay that for some hex keys. They claim you save $95, but that's pretty expensive for some hex keys. I don't use them enough to justify paying that much. I would rather just buy that hex socket sets. And Gear Wrench makes some pretty good hex socket sets, so I'll link those down below too if you're interested, and they're a pretty good price. I actually own a couple sets, so they've worked good for me. And also, I believe it was Trucker88, we was talking about warranties in the comments, and he has said that he called Gear Wrench to warranty something out, and within 2 hours he had his tracking number, and they were mailing it to whatever it was. I can't remember what it was. I'm sure he'll watch this. He watches all the videos. He's a really good guy. I try to talk to him down in the comments. I try to talk to all you guys. I do slack off sometimes because I do get some hateful comments, so I try to stay out of there. But, you know, I try to ignore those guys because I do want to talk to the guys that are interested and the guys that are respectful, like I'm respectful. So I try not to miss out, but sometimes I do. And if I do, it's nothing personal. It's, you know, I got a lot going on. I'm busy. And like I said, there is some guys that leave hateful comments, which doesn't bother me because, you know, it is what it is. But he said he called him within 2 hours. They gave him the tracking number, and they were sending a tool to him. Didn't have to return the old tool. Didn't have to send a picture of the old tool. Nothing. They took him his word as a man, and they sent him a tool. So can't beat that at all. So I'm impressed with Gear Wrench. I have been impressed with Gear Wrench for a while, and I'm more impressed with them now after hearing that story. So thanks for sharing that, Trucker. I appreciate you. We all do, man. Okay, now we got a MIG welder bundle, $25.99.99. You're going to get all of this: cart, helmet, spool gun, pedal, TIG torch, clamp. So that's a lot of stuff for $25.99. I still haven't looked it up. I'm slacking, man. I know who makes Mac Tools and Macos welders because I've researched it before because I wanted to see if it would be cheaper if I just bought directly from them, and it is a lot cheaper because I actually was going to go ahead and just put a TIG welder on credit, but it's so much cheaper that I decided not to, and I'm going to just buy me one eventually. I'm not sure which one I'll buy because I may just go ahead and just try that Vulcan, but I definitely want a TIG AC/DC machine. But I also don't want to spend $3,000 to $4,000. I don't weld enough to justify spending that much. If I did, I may try to justify it to myself, but I may try the Vulcan. I may try something different. I don't know. There are some pretty cheap ones on Amazon actually that have good reviews. I don't know if I want to chance it or not. They're obviously cheap China machines. This is more of their rounded hex head extractor sockets. I actually did a video where I showed you 3 tricks to remove rounded socket heads or Allens, whatever you want to call them, and they're actually pretty good. Now these are ball headed, and so I haven't tried these, but the ones that I have tried are good, and I'm going to pick up another set of these eventually for the house. So I like them. You know, somebody has said, you know, if these do what I claim to do, man, I don't get no money for promoting these tools at all. I'm just trying to help you, you know. I don't get anything. Nobody sends me nothing, you know. I pay for it with my own money, and I try to show you, and I try to talk to you, and I try to give you my opinions. That's all I'm doing, you know. I'm not biased one way or the other. I'm not pushing you one way or the other because, you know, I don't get nothing for it, man. Okay, this is a mini ductor venom set. This uses inductive heat to heat bolts, nuts, so you don't have to use an open flame when you're trying to loosen a bolt or nut. As I'm sure a lot of you know, heat is your best friend when you're dealing with rusted or stuck fasteners. It's the only sure-proof way to get the bolts or nuts loose. PB Blaster and WD-40 or liquid wrench or any of that, I haven't had any luck with it. You know, I still use it, but I haven't had any luck with it, man. If you're ever in a pinch and you really need to get something out, you're going to need heat, man. And you're going to need something strong like MAP gas at a minimum. Propane is not going to be hot enough. So if you get you a little MAP gas canister like I have right here, I got this from Home Depot. I think it's like $30 or $40. It's lasted a long time. I haven't used it like a tremendous amount, but it has lasted a while. It's definitely worth the investment. You can use that or acetylene, but you know, that's a lot cheaper if you don't have an acetylene torch kit set. That's a very good alternative. And if you don't want to spend $590.99 on this, then you're going to have to use heat. But as I said, man, not having to use an open flame and being able to stick this up in places that you might hit a lot of other things, melt plastic, anything, that it's worth it to me, and I will own one eventually. There's actually one in the Matco book we're going to do next, and it's actually a few dollars more than this, so it's pretty good price, $590.99 for it. I also was almost going to buy this, $99.99. It's a 10-piece molded grip punch and chisel set. Comes with 1 center punch, 3 flat tip chisels, 3 pin punches, and 3 starter punches. $99.99, and they're all lifetime warranty. So if one breaks, a tip breaks, anything, they'll replace it. So for $99.99, you can't beat it. So I was actually gonna pick that up. You save $44, but I went with the magnetic pickup tool for now, just to try to save some money, because as you'll see in the next video on a Matco video, I spent more money again. It's hard not to. If you guys get on there, you understand my pain. Now we got the 7-drawer utility cart with lid. $1614.99. You save $285 compared to the regular price. So if you was interested in that, that'd be save you a few dollars, I guess. I don't know if I'd pay that for that. I don't think I would use that enough, but you know, if you needed something like that, if you liked it, then there's nothing wrong with you paying that for that if that's what you want. Spend your money on. I don't dog nobody for spending their money how they want to spend it, because they earned it. Hopefully. Okay. Now we got the 16-drawer workstation and the 10-drawer workstation, but there is no prices on these as per usual because they're so expensive. They don't want to hit you with the sticker shock, and they'll get you on a truck and then offer you credit. And Matco guy was just saying tonight that some guy just ordered one for him that he put in the order for, and he's waiting it to come in. You know, it's nice. It is an accomplishment. You know, if you've been working in a garage or in a shop for a long time and you finally get the big boy box, the career box, it is a pretty big accomplishment. You do feel good when you see that thing come in and it's sitting there after all the guys. You know, you come in, you start, you're with a Harbor Freight box or whatever, and you see all the other guys with the Snap-on nice boxes, the side cabinets, the hutches, and you know, you obviously want to emulate that, so it is a good feeling when you're able to do that, but it comes at a really steep price. Now, you can, like I said, they'll give you credit, so say about an $8,000 box, you know, you're going to pay $250 a month for however long, and you'll pay a high interest rate, but, you know, $250 a month, $300 a month, you know, majority of the guys that work in this type of field can afford that, as long as you don't have a big family or kids or wives or child support, alimony, whatever. You know, you can afford to pay that. And if you can't, then, you know, I don't like shaming nobody. I own all Harbor Freight toolboxes because the box doesn't make the man makes the box, in my opinion. But it is nice, as I said, to own one, and I keep talking myself out of actually buying a Matco toolbox. Every time I get on the truck, I think about it more and more. So when I get on something like that, I know myself, and eventually I'll be rolling a Matco box in here and selling my 72-inch Harbor Freight box. It's inevitable, and you know, it is what it is. Rambling on again, guys. Let me speed this up, man. I apologize. Okay, we have a Master Inner Tie Rod tool, $135.99. So you would probably need that eventually. You can buy cheaper ones, obviously, but you're giving up quality in majority of the cases. All right, this is a pickle fork set for your air hammer. I'm gonna actually do a video. I want to talk about air hammers because they are indispensable. But this $75.99, that's a great deal. If you don't own something like that, go out and buy it. Next thing, I'm telling you, you need it. I promise you. Now we have the tie rod pitman arm adjustment tool, $99.99. Here's our ball joint press. And now, a few weeks ago, I went on a tirade about Harbor Freight not warranting my ball joint press, and you know, it was met with mixed reviews, but you know, it's all in good fun, man. I appreciate your guys' opinion, as I hope you appreciate mine. Now, this kit here is $199.99. Pretty good price. Pretty good price. And I actually don't know the warranty on these. I need to find out the warranty because I was actually wanting to talk about that a little bit. I meant to ask the Mac guy while I was on the truck, but I forgot about it. But for $199.99, that's not a bad price, and it's going to be a quality tool. I paid $100 for the one from Harbor Freight, and as I said, it's junk, man. Don't even waste your money. We got an Expert 1/2-inch drive XL ratchet, $159.99. It doesn't give the length of it, but I actually was looking at that on the truck, so it's somewhere around 2 feet. So $159.99, and you get this 10-piece 1/2-inch drive metric socket set for free with it. I'm sure both are Expert. Expert is their off-brand, their more generic brand, but still decent quality tools. $159.99 for 8 sockets in that. 26-inch, 24-inch, 25-inch, 1/2-inch ratchet. Pretty good deal. Pretty good deal considering that, you know, the 1/2-inch flex head, let's just say, Matco, the locking flex head, 26-inch, $300 something. So that's not a bad deal. So offset funnel with spout cap and lid, $17.99. Wire stripper crimper cutter, $43.99. Large master bearing race driver, $89.99. 9-piece heavy duty bushing remover and insert kit, $114.99. You buy that and you get this 10-piece race bearing and seal driver set for free. All right, up here we got a 25-piece punch and chisel set for $276.99, but upon looking closer, it's after trade-in. So before the trade-in, you're looking at $546.99 for that 25-piece set. You know, I hate when they do that. I feel like it's misleading. I feel like they put that price there. They want to get you on a truck, get it in your hand. Then when you go to the register or up to the front, then, oh, that's after trade-in, man. You know, I mean, come on, man. Just be upfront with me. Give me the price. Yeah, it's expensive. Yeah, I'm not going to pay for it, but if you'd have tricked me up there, I still wasn't going to pay for it. I'm not paying $276.99 for 25 chisels, and I'm definitely not paying $500 for some chisels. So I think I hate when people do that. I feel like it's misleading. Now, granted, it is my responsibility to read and to check the prices, but with that being said, I feel like that a lot of people might glance over it, not thinking. So just be up front, put the big price up front, put $549.99, then put, but you can get this with a trade-in, you know. So I wouldn't even buy that just because of that, you know. That's just my opinion. Down here we got the 10-piece multi-plier set, Mac tool set, $99.99. Pretty good deal. $10 a plier. Pretty good deal. Even the dual pliers from Harbor Freight run you about that. Them dual pliers are pretty good. I've used them. Pretty decent, not bad pliers, and you're only saving $10 on this deal. So actually they normally run $109.99 then, according to that. So that still only puts you at $11 a plier. I have no problem paying $11 for a quality set of pliers. Are they quality set of pliers? I don't know. I've never used them, man. I would have to assume they are, but I've never used them to give you a definitive answer on that, but I would have to assume they are, but I don't know. And if you know, let me know down in the comments. Let us all know down in the comments if they're any good or not, because I would actually like to know, because I may actually buy that. I love pliers. Do I need them? No, but I like to have them. You know, they're nice looking. Same thing with screwdrivers, man. If you see my screwdriver drawer, you'd understand. And a lot of you guys have seen my screwdriver drawer, and I would buy more screwdrivers to put in that drawer. I like them. You know, so I work for it. That's what I want. Now we got an 80 millimeter oil filter wrench for a Toyota, $19.99. So if you work on Toyotas, you may need that, or you may need it otherwise. Then we got a 12-piece master brake tool kit. It comes with a bunch of stuff here. I'm not going to read all through it. $199.99. Save $77. Now we got a 4-piece locking hose, pincher, and clamp plier set. $133.99. Pretty expensive for 4 locking pliers or hose clamps. And you know, they're claiming you save $83.99. So they're trying to say then that that's $200 something regular price. That's $50 a plier. You know, but over here it says you get this master line clamp and stopper set for free. So maybe that's where you're saving the $83.99 by getting that, because I find it hard to believe that they're trying to charge me $230, $220, it'd be $210, $216, $216, $17 for 4 sets of locking pliers. You know, I bet maybe they are, man. I've seen crazier things. All right, now we're on the clothes. So we go through the clothes all the time. I'm just going to scan through it real quick. Hopefully you can see the prices in the video. We got the hats here. We got the camo snapback. That's a new one. Black on black Mac, blacked out patch snapback hat. Got the black socks, the white socks, the belt, Bluetooth beanie. So if you're in a shop or something in the winter, it's cold, you know, I'd have headphones, you could slip that in, you know. And I'm not trying to encourage you to do bad things, but you know, if you want to listen to music, then you know, I don't see no harm in it. Now, I guess I could understand, you know, it might be dangerous if I got it in my ear and I can't hear what's going on and something's about to happen. Yeah, I completely understand that. But if I have them low or have one out, you know, I feel like that I'm still just as safe. But I guess I can understand, you know, they don't want to take a chance. So I can't even be mad about it, really. But I still sneak and listen to music whenever I can. Got the High Vis logo beanie. We got some shirts. Missing in action. 10 millimeter socket. I didn't even have to look down there. I knew that's what that was going to be. Mac Tool shirt. We got the long sleeve shirts, the hoodies. Aces Wild, the Mac Tools hoodie. $69.99 is not really a bad price for that, I don't guess. I mean, I pay $50 for Carhartt hoodies all the time, so what's $20 more once you're done already crazy enough to spend $50 on a hoodie? Button-up shirts, flannels. Okay, I actually, after we left, I called the Mac Tools guy back, and I actually asked him to go ahead and order that for me. You know, it's pretty cool. I need a Bluetooth speaker anyway, and I've been talking about it before, so I was like, man, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get it. So when it comes, I'll show it off in a video or something. I think it looks pretty cool. You know, they claim up to 8 hours play time, so hopefully it's high quality as well, but we'll see. And I hope it's loud, obviously. You know, I'm not that old yet. I still like loud music. We got the Mac Tools Fire Pit. I told my buddy he needs to go ahead and get that to complete his Mac Tools collection, because this man has Mac Tools everything. Everything. But you know, he likes Mac Tools. I ain't mad at him. He's actually got that seat. Mac Tools clocks, pretty nice. Got some Mac Tools anti-fatigue mats, but they're pretty expensive. Pretty Mac Tools neon sign. skull decanter. That's actually pretty cool, and it's not a bad price, $30. Got some shot glasses, the piston shot glasses, the skull shot glasses. Got the wooden tool puzzle. Got the cast iron wrench bottle opener. Mac Tools wallet. Some women's clothes. Women's pullover. Baby clothes. Some toys for kids. Tool toys. If I had a son that old or a daughter that age, I may even consider buying that for them because I think it's pretty cool. Women's puffer vest. Got some custom stitch speed shop flat bill hats. Man. Logo flannel. Torque machine tee. Then on the back at the end here we got the rechargeable hybrid work light, high vis green or orange, $119.99. You know, I don't even know, those probably ain't very long, 4, 5, or 6 inches, I would say. But $119.99 is pretty expensive. But I pay more than that for Streamlight on occasions. And if you use flashlights in a work environment to where you can bang them up a lot, those Streamlights, you know, you can't beat them. I mean, yeah, they are expensive, but I've dropped that Streamlight 15 feet down to the concrete and it's survived. So, and I've had it for quite a while now. All right, we're going to go ahead and end this, man. I appreciate you watching. I try not to make these long. This is going to be super long, and I apologize for it, man. I get to rambling. You know, I don't want to just ramble, but I also don't want to just be bland and just say, here's this, here's that, here's this. So I try to, you know, talk to you a little bit, but sometimes I can talk too much, and I know that. And I apologize, man. I'll try to edit it down as much as I can, but I appreciate you watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate it if you go down and subscribe. I'm going to be doing more videos like this, including tool reviews, tips, tricks, projects, and more. So, till next time, take it easy.